Hello everyone, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. If you are joining us live or watching the replay, my name is Montre Moore, aka the Beauty Boss, and I am here at the most beautiful salon in downtown Los Angeles called Press and Curl Bar. They specialize in curly, kinky, textured hair, so this segment is for you. I have my beauty besties with me who will be joining in later, so I cannot wait. If you experience losing your hair as you're detangling or want to just, preserve your bundles, stay tuned because this segment is designed to maximize your hair and keep you looking healthy and flowing. Before we dive in, I want to get to know you as well. So in the comments, drop your location and let us know where you're tuning in from. As you may know, at Amp Beauty LA, we troll the web for the best beauty products to bring to you. And back in 2019, we were super excited to find this amazing hair care brand that specialized in hair tools for all textures. We've all been there before where we're using a brush and it gets tangled or stuck in our hair. But don't take my word for it. We have our best Amp Beauty LA customers and they have the best reviews. So let me dive in and read one for you. This is from Angel Chef. She says, to be honest, I'm usually a finger comb girl for my curls, but once I saw the KAZMALEJE paddle comb, I was sold. I knew I could use it in and out of the shower. It combed through my mane effortlessly, and I assure you, this is a must buy that will amplify your curls. And she says, FYI, you can use the tail part of the comb to part your hair. Thank her later. Are you ready to dive into this segment? I am so excited to welcome LaToya Stirrup, the co-founder of KAZMALEJE. Hey girl!
Hey!
I am a personal fan of your products and I want to share your story with the viewers and let them know why your tools are so freaking popular.
Thank you so much. Well, first of all, thank you for having me. We love AMP, and thank you all for joining us live today. So KAZMALEJE is a company that I actually started with my two sisters to solve our own problem. We were tired of long wash days, unnecessary breakage while detangling our hair, and hair tools that just did not work. And so one day, contemplating my own wash day woes, I was like, what is missing with my wash day routine? And that's where the idea struck. Like, what if it's the tools? What if this wide tooth comb that I'm using, this paddle brush that I'm using is not made for my hair? And at the time, you had a lot of influencers who were talking about finger detangling. And that just wasn't something that fit within my hair care regimen because it's very time consuming. And so what we did is that we basically adapted finger detangling into our tools. So when you look at all of our tools, they feature our very uniquely designed teeth that are smooth, round, and conical in shape like your fingers. So you'll see that our hair tools are thicker than most, they're sturdy, we have they're multifunctional. With the tip, as you mentioned in the review, you can section and detangle all with the same tool as well as style. So we wanted to make sure that these tools sort of address a lot of our own personal needs. And then that's why they work really well, not only for kinky, coily textures, but we have customers with straight hair that love them, and also with people who have wigs or tend to do more protective styling. They can detangle their extensions, they can detangle their wigs and extend the length of them, which of course is good for their investment.
Yes, I'm trying to preserve this pony.
Girl, listen, and it's fabulous.
That was just put in by Press and Curl Bar. Shout out, yes. So I love how it mimics fingertips like that. I'm sure it saves so much time on wash day. I literally keep one of these in my bag and in my gym bag as well because you have to detangle and there's no hair that's being pulled from my head. So that's why I really love this tool. So talk about the paddle comb and first, what is your best seller?
So our paddle comb is our best seller.
Yes.
It sort of sells itself because it looks so different and it's unique. So what's really cool about this one, and I'll show it in the camera so you can see. So the teeth are staggered vertically as well as on the face of the actual paddle comb. And we call it a paddle comb because it's shaped like a paddle brush, but it has the teeth of a comb. So you're kind of getting a 2-in-1 with this particular tool. So you can get through really thick sections of hair at one time because as you can see, the teeth are really long. So you're not having to like do little micro sections in the tangle. You can do almost a quad and get through it a lot faster, which of course shortens your detangling time. So then with the tip, as we mentioned, you can section, detangle all with one tool. You can grip it by the head. I tend to hold it like this, which is where my fingers kind of rest right here in this little nook. And then I can just really kind of get in and go to work.
And we're actually premiering one of your new colorways, right? So this is the graphite. Love it. And then we also have what shade name is it? Rose. This is the rose shade. These are the new exclusive, and we're bringing value to you here today.
Absolutely.
So you can get the entire set, meaning the paddle comb, the pick, and the regular comb for $50 at Amp Beauty LA. And you don't want to miss these colorways because they're selling out fast. Okay, so this definitely bestseller. We need to take this home. We need to put it in our bag. And then we have, what was the thought behind the comb?
So honestly, our design started with the wide tooth comb because, as you know, with us having textured hair, the wide tooth comb is like a staple in our hair care routine. So this was actually the first edition. And with this, we wanted to really make sure that, one, the teeth were spaced widely apart, so then that way you can really kind of detangle. So you can do that sort of initial detangling. So for some people, they really want to do a thorough detangling, but you have some who like more curl clumping, and they're not really looking to fully detangle their hair. They're really just trying to get out the knots. So that's what this works really well for. And then at the top, we have a little groove, so that way you can hold it right here. So depending on how you're doing your hair, if you're doing someone else's hair, you have a few different options on how to hold it. And then too, you have the sectioning tip at the end, so you can section, detangle, or style all with one hair tool. And the cool thing too about our comb is that it works like a rake. So when you think about when you maybe blow your hair out, you do some waves or some wand curls, you can use this to really kind of style and give you that feather look without having to use your finger. So you save your manicure and don't add frizz to your hair.
And is this like, do you recommend using this on wet or dry hair, or?
So either way, so if you're using it for styling, of course your hair will be dry. On wet, it's a really good way to maybe do some priming. So let's say you taking your hair down from a protective style, you just had some braids, and you want to do that pre-detangling before you wash your hair. This is a good one to kind of prime it, so then that way you're not washing really tangled hair. So that's a good way to start. So if you have the set, you can do that. You can prime with the comb, detangle with the paddle comb, and then style with the pick.
Okay, so let's recap. We have the paddle comb here that is going for $23. We have the comb, Curls Plus comb, which is $19. And we have the pick. I feel like this is small but mighty. So this,
you said it best.
Yes, small but mighty. What is the best situation to use the pick in?
So honestly, the pick is my personal favorite, not because my hair is short right now, but because you can do a lot of different things with it. So it acts like a mini comb. We like to talk about this one as your comb on the go. So if you're using it to style, you can keep it in your purse. I live in Miami, it's humid. Throughout the day, our hair changes. So a lot of times you need to redo your hair throughout the day. So this is that tool that you can take with you on the go. Another really cool benefit of the pick is that a lot of people use it, men use it for their beards.
Yes.
So if you have a brother, husband, son who's growing that luscious beard, a lot of guys love our pick for that reason, which is one reason why we came out with the graphite. So the graphite is more unisex. So if you're not into the pink and the blue, or the pink and the blue, you can do the graphite. It's a little bit more unisex.
I love it, and I love how we're diving into textures, and I think this is a great time to introduce, because celebrities also love this product as well. I've seen it everywhere on all press. And we have a celebrity hairstylist who is a huge fan of KAZMALEJE. So let's bring in Micha, who is also the co-founder of Press and Curl Bar. She has been on The Real Daytime Talk Show. She has done LaToya Luckett, Mary, Raven Simone. I mean, the list goes on. I will let her, I can't do due diligence for her introduction. So let's bring her on and introduce Micha, who is also the founder of this beautiful salon. Please welcome Micha B.
Hey.
Yes! Hi. So tell us more about you, your beautiful salon, and then drop the gems of curly textured hair and best styling tips.
Awesome. So I am celebrity hairstylist Micha B. I have a salon in downtown LA. We're basically a salon that is a blow dry bar concept, but we wanted to cater to women of color, over curly, kinky, textured hair. We wanted to make sure that we had all the services that we actually need and just take off the other ones. So among that, you know, it's been an amazing journey working with celebrities, Estelle, LaToya Luckett, Mary, Raven Simone. It's been a beautiful journey. But as I have, you know, come into more of my maturity, I have been thinking about just what I want to do really for my girls with our beautiful, you know, curly hair. And to do that for you, I knew that it was very important for me to build a salon that focused in on that and have great products as KAZMALEJE to bring in and basically show you how to take care of your hair at home and come into the salon and have a great service.
I love it because we've all been there with curly hair, textured hair, and just struggled to find that place. So thank you for making an impact in the community.
Thank you.
And I know you're a huge fan of KAZMALEJE and the detangling process and just preserving your hair. So what are some styling tips? What gems can you drop to give the people about detangling or styling textured hair?
So as a hairstylist, I understand that everything we do for our texture has to be very intentional. From the product we use, the tools we use, how we use them, how we break our hair down. And so working with KAZMALEJE products has definitely helped me because, and it really, I've got this feedback from my girls too, which is awesome. So if you look at like the pick and the comb, these are products that are a little bit thicker than your usual. So when you are having your wash days, which is, you know, sometimes a disaster for some girls and a headache for others, this will help you detangle your hair. So I'll just hold one at a time. This is going to help you where you can hold great grip and you can, you know, instead of just down here, you have that. And I love how you created that, very intentional. And so using it myself, I noticed that my hands are not cramping up. It's not making my girls that are going home with the product, you know, they're like, Micah, I don't have to worry about my hands cramping up. I can detangle through, you know, get through. And also with this great tail end, it was created just for you to part. So the great thing is some combs are created to part, but they're very pointy. This is a nice curve. It's soft, not damaging. I mean, y'all really did this. And so you just move it through and start from the bottom. We know the rules and move it on up. Okay. So yeah, I love both. The pick is awesome for detangling your hair as well, but I use this more for my styling and my OG feathering. I love after a style, I feather with this. So you know what? I have to say, you guys created an awesome product, and thank you.
And it's like a two-in-one, right? So this is a two-in-one. So you have a comb and you have the part and you have the comb and you can brush it through.
Which was very smart. It was very smart to make this paddle, like just the tools, how you did it, just thinking about the fingers and just how you did from, it's like small to, I mean, bigger to a little bit small.
Just like your finger.
Everything was intentional. And I mean, that's what you want. You want a product that was intentionally made for your texture, period.
Yes. So text us. Let us know what you're feeling, 323-402-6038, and tell us. If you're already a customer, you're ahead of the game because it's set. Text us, let us know which colorway you want. It's a 2-in-1. We have a huge value going on. You can get the entire set for $50 today. That is about a 15% discount. That's a 50, like, do the math, y'all, but I believe it's a 50% discount, and we're gonna run it up. I think we only have a couple sets left, so please text us. You're getting styling tips. You're here with the founder. I mean, what more do you all want at this point? I think this is a no-brainer. You need it in your bag. And okay, so as far as the paddle comb and the KAZMALEJE products, when you're detangling your hair, should that happen when your hair is wet? Should it happen while your hair is dry? How many times a week should you be using the brush to detangle your hair?
Okay, so what I have come to, basically a lot of clients like to wear their hair natural, and they want to do, like, you want to do a refresher, I get it, every couple of days, and that's fine. But let's start with the detangling, okay? So detangling should be done wet with a conditioner. It should not be done dry. Okay, wet with the conditioner. That's just my professional take on it. What I've noticed is that you with this paddle comb, it's less detangling and you're losing less hair. You know, it's unnecessary hair that you're losing, you don't have to. So when you're using the right product, which is, you know, the KAZMALEJE paddle comb, and you're detangling in sections starting from the bottom up and you're doing it wet with a conditioner, oh my gosh.
So this is, she basically said this is an investment piece. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Call up your accountant, right? Like, I don't know what you need
Get
to
the
do
set,
at this
honey.
point. But we have even more to show you. We have a beautiful model here, and I'm so ready to dive into action.
Yeah.
Let's put it to work because the people need to
Let's
see
see.
it. So let's bring her in and start to play.
Let's do it.
Yes, okay. Okay, we have our model here. I can't wait to see her beautiful hair, and we're gonna dive into all things texture and put these Cosmology petal combs and hair tools to the test. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Let's do it. So we made sure to keep in our conditioner.
Oh, beautiful.
Her hair is
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
These are her curls, her naturals.
Okay.
Over curly.
So
And
as we're identifying textures, what is this? A 4A, 4C, how do we do, does that even matter when you're
do you
detangling?
do textures?
Yeah.
So I don't, but I've had to because people are asking. So if I said her texture, if I was going to give her a texture, it would be 3A because, I'm sorry, it would be a 2C because she actually has fine hair, but her hair is it is more full and has a tinge of a coarseness, which is awesome because she gets the effect of a full with the fine curly hair, you know? So yeah, she has gorgeous
Beautiful
hair.
hair. Beautiful, beautiful hair. Okay, so to start, just walk us through your process.
So to start, I let my conditioner sit in for a little bit, even before you detangle, because before you detangle, you want to make sure that the hair is going to break down and it's going to get that moisture and soften, okay? So then once I do that,
Okay,
you see?
moisture, soften, and look at that. Oh, that.
It's going right through like butter.
Effortless.
Like butter.
This product, come on.
Wow.
Tell me
Okay,
y'all.
wait, are there, let me see. No hairs on this.
None.
Okay, we just parted and we detangled and basically one swipe.
And let me tell you,
That's magic.
we did not do any detangling at all, okay? So you're getting just
Straight out those shampoo bowls.
right with the conditioner. The conditioner's been sitting, I'll say about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start that detangling.
And you
now,
start from
the bottom
roots
up.
or
the bottom up.
The bottom,
So
okay.
you see, oh, this is, I love it.
Okay, so we're starting from the bottom and we're working our way up. Like literally, this is.
Exactly.
How do you? Are you feeling okay? This, yeah. Do you
See? So let me tell you something. Whenever, I'll just say this for stylists or someone doing someone's hair. Whenever you're detangling, the head should not be moving. It should not be moving back. You should not be doing tug of war. You should be able to get right through. But usually you have to check two things, your product and your tools. And usually your tools are not correct. You're using something with balls at the end, not thick enough, not full enough. You're not using the proper tool for your hair to detangle, okay? So that's one of the great tips,
And I want to point this out too while she's combing. You can see how the teeth go all the way through the hair. And she's doing the entire bottom part of her hair. So that can show you, like, as she keeps going through it, we'll do a time test as a separate video. But that's one of the great things is that because our teeth are very long, you can do thicker sections of hair. So you're not sitting there for hours trying to detangle your hair.
That's a great point, LaToya, because like this is saving you time, which ultimately saves you money. As a stylist, I'm sure time is a huge asset or huge value to you. So having this tool to be able to save time in an effortless way and give your clients a great experience.
And to all of my moms who have multiple heads, and wash day is not only themselves, but their kids, boys or girls. You know, you really want to be able to move through. So one of the things that we love as a brand is that we have moms who will have a set for themselves, and then their kids will have a
Absolutely,
set.
absolutely.
So go ahead and take advantage of the sale that's happening right now if you are a mom to grab you 2 sets. Because again, it's all about saving time. So we as moms, we love that.
And now you've made it even easier because you're color coding. So
the kids can have the blue,
kids, the mom, and the dad. Yes, okay, we got it all.
Because men are also growing their hair out again, so they need to be able to detangle and style their hair too with care.
So everyone, jump right in. Reserve your paddle comb, pick, and comb set from KAZMALEJE, the best place to purchase, mbeautyla.com. and we are delivering value to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost done with the detangling process. I mean, this was just
it's
so
moving pretty
super.
quick.
Like, I thought we would have more time, but it's
Yeah.
already done.
And I love it because of my dry bar concept for textured hair.
Yeah.
You know, I intentionally picked tools and products that were going to help me to move along faster, so
Right.
that my clients are not sitting in there
So
for
you're
2
in and
hours.
out. It needs to be in and
My
out.
girls are
Yes,
in and
we
out.
need
I
to
do
be
not
in
play
and out.
that.
Yeah.
And then you take this home with you, so it transitions from the
Exactly.
salon atmosphere to actually being at home and being able to maintain your style yourself.
Exactly.
And the health of your hair, that is so important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to say this. I have clients that have the thickest hair, and it's almost like they have hair for like two to three people. I'm not over exaggerating.
So very dense.
Very dense.
Very
and
dense
it's very
curls.
coarse. It's the
Yeah.
4C, it's the 4A, 4B hair. And what I've noticed is that this comb helps me get through that. This comb is not intimidated by no thick texture.
No,
So
no.
really, this comb needs to be called the no intimidation comb. I mean, because it gets through everything. It's
Exactly.
gorgeous.
And while you're combing really quick, I
Yeah.
just want you to like listen. So you're not hearing popping, you're not hearing snagging, you're not hearing a lot of the things that we've been used to using other tools. It really kind of glides through. And you can see.
There's still like little to no hair on that
Right.
comb,
And you're
like,
supposed to
literally.
get shedding.
I was
It's
gonna
almost
say,
like
give
75
the-
to 150 strands a day. It just varies amongst per person, so you're not the same. So for this comb to only give me this much shedding, and they're long strands, which means it's only pulling out what was already shedding.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's
exactly.
not short strands, which
Where
is
it's breaking.
breakage. Yes. So this is a perfect comb. If you're getting too much shedding, and the unnecessary shedding should not happen. I mean, come on, look at this.
Micah's the best. KAZMALEJE's the best.
Yes.
We are delivering huge
Come
value
on, I
to
love
you,
this.
to our viewers. Stay tuned in all the way to the end because you want to see this transformation happen. It's already happening. We have some updates for you. I believe we only have a few sets left, so if you haven't texted us, please text us 323-402-6038 and secure your KAZMALEJE set. The new colorways are going fast. I think we just restocked or replenished. You've been sold out on. So if you can't get it from us, please go to KAZMALEJE and grab your paddle comb set. This is it's great.
Awesome.
You need
Love it.
this. Welcome back. We are in the final moments of the show and the big reveal. I'm so excited to see how we put these paddle combs, KAZMALEJE hair tools to the test. We started out with a detangling session, and now we're here with a full-blown style. Our model, Kenya, looks amazing. Her hair has been transformed, so we are going to use LaToya's favorite tool out of the
pick.
collection, the pick, to style. So
Yes.
Micah, just walk us through what is the rationale behind using the tool and where you're using it, how you're using it. Just give us all the details.
Okay, so Kenya just got a full treatment. She got her hair conditioned really well. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're not brushing out the curls or combing out the curls, but using something that's light and feathery to create that feather, that natural look. And
Effortless,
I think our pick is
yes.
the best. Our pick is the best.
The pick is the best.
One to do this
Okay,
style.
so-
So it's just starting at that root, moving back.
Wow.
This is such a soft comb.
Because you don't want to mess up the curls. Like you're just adding
No.
volume.
Exactly.
And it helps with that.
Oh, wow. Okay,
See?
swoop. Okay.
Give us some push, a little
Oh.
feather.
Wow,
push.
the most beautiful hair.
Right. And so the beautiful thing, of course, with using hair tools to do this is that you're eliminating the frizz, right? Because the more that you use your fingers,
Right
the
there.
more frizz. And as you know, she's natural. So we want to preserve our press and curl as long as
Hey,
possible.
shout out.
So to do that, of course, you want to keep your fingers out of your hair as much as possible.
Yeah. And I know that I'm not the client, but I have to ask, can you even feel me combing your hair? No. Yeah, so that's the other thing. I can feel when I comb someone's hair. And so I'm combing, and I don't even have to go.
Let's get the back action. I
Yeah,
want to see
actually,
the back
let's go ahead
action.
and turn you around.
Let's spin her.
Girl, you're looking
Spin
like
Kenya.
a bomb.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is
Oh,
also great
yes.
for wrapping. So like after you're going to sleep, this is a great pick for
Yes.
wrapping your hair, okay?
Absolutely. And the powder comb works for that too, to give you
Oh
that
yeah.
smoothing.
Actually, let's.
Yes,
Go ahead, try this on
because-
camera. Let's
Try
do
it,
this.
because these products are on the way of selling out,
Awesome.
people. Like, we have a huge value going
Look at
on.
that.
You can get the entire
Yep.
set
So
for $50.
if you have an issue with wrapping your hair, this is your new wrap comb, okay? This is what you will use, and look, it takes it around for you, because remember, it's acting like fingers.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
So there you go. You put your bonnet on, you move it around. In the morning, you take it off, and then brush her down.
Wow.
She's super
There you go.
beautiful, super healthy.
Effortless,
I mean, this comb
saving
is the best. Look
time.
at this. She can switch up her parts with her comb. I mean, this is gorgeous.
This is like hair envy. This is hair gold. This
Right.
is like,
Freshly trimmed ends. Like she said, like Micah said, she just got the works done.
so, I mean, you need the whole experience. Come check out Press and Curl Bar here in downtown LA. We are reaching the final moments of our segment. I hope you enjoyed. This has been a blast. We have Kenya Armato, Michael B, celebrity hairstylist to the stars, and we have the popular, in-demand co-founder of KAZMALEJE, who are innovative hair tools and just
Yes.
making an impact in the hair space. We are so grateful for everything you ladies are doing in the community and just educating people on textured hair and knowing that no matter what your texture is, that you can still feel beautiful and not have to damage your hair in the process. So thank
Right.
you all for joining us.
Yep.
And yeah, we're gonna stay tuned. I hope you guys will come back and join us for the next session of Amp Beauty LA and sharing your amazing products with the world.
Yeah, awesome.
Please text us 323-402-6038 to secure your set. We only have a few left. And this has just been an amazing segment. Thank you for sticking to the end. And we will be back with more treats, gifts, and beauty blowouts for you.
Yay.
Yay!